Hello everyone. Presenting on the topic Technical Initiatives for Convenient Use of Line Kakeibo, I'm Gildo Kim of Server Dev 2 team. This is the agenda for this session. Introduction to Line Kakeibo, talk input, and UX that users can experience only through Line Kakeibo, hidden process, what is done behind the scenes to provide convenience in use for the service, and user benefits, such as coupons provided to the users. When an image of a receipt is sent via OA message, the item of expense is registered in the kakeibo, and a customized coupon is issued to the user. Following this flow, I will introduce how Line Kakeibo was made using Line's platform and its services. First, an introduction to Line Kakeibo. When income and expense data is entered, daily, weekly, and monthly income and expense statements can be displayed in form of either a calendar or a list. Screen displaying spending pattern according to category and weekly and monthly reporting functions are also provided. Setting up a budget, repeated input, linking with Line Pay, bank account, or other financial services is also possible. Aside from these basic functions, what makes Kakeibo distinguishable from other similar services? What feature does it have that makes it attractive to our users? Let's find out. Because Line Kakeibo is provided through Line users can easily start using the service just by going through the agreement process. The service can be accessed using Line, so the users do not have to download a separate application, but can if they want to. So the service is easier to access, more approachable, but this is not what makes Line Kakeibo distinguishable from others. We thought, would it be possible to use Kakeibo without opening the app or the web app? We thought of a way to provide a special feature that is easy, convenient, and unique. What came to our attention was the OA message used for issuing events. If registering on Kakeibo could be done like sending a message to a Line OA friend, we thought that would provide the easy, convenient, and unique qualities to the service that we were looking for. Registering on Line Kakeibo using OA message, let's take a quick look at the tutorial video. When a message is sent to an OA friend, its content is registered on the Kakeibo. Kakeibo uses Line's OA message service as a means of input. Then how is the message service used in this process? In order to send and receive OA messages from the services server, we need to integrate with the Line messaging API. In order to use Line on the site, we registered the webhook URL that will create the official account and receive messages. For development, the SDK provided in the Line developer site is used. The SDK is provided in many languages, so you can use the language fit for the development environment. With this code, composed of just few lines, messages can now be easily received. Now, when a message is received, intended processing and responding can be executed based on the message type, and message in text or image formats are processed in Kakeibo. How will the message appear to the user when the service receives a message, processes it, and responds? Is it hard to check? That is why the Line Developer site provides a flex message simulator. The simulator can be used to easily form and check messages. The displayed screen can be converted to JSON, and JSON can be converted to a message screen. Now, we can receive an OA message and respond with a message in the format that we want. So here, a message has been sent to the Kakeibo server using an official account. Now, I'm going to talk about how the received message is analyzed, processed, then registered on the Kakeibo. The format registered on the Kakeibo and the format of input in the OA message are different. Then how are necessary values such as text in the memo, date, amount, and so on distinguished and used? Forcing the input format, distinguishing the information based on spacing, using regular expression, we can think of many different methods. But which method should we use? At Line, we had an answer to that question. The Natural Language Processing, NLP technology. Kakeibo uses the system using NLP technology called Linguist 2. Morphological analysis, index word analyzer. It's okay if you don't know the technology behind NLP, and the language used for input is not important. Because the system is installed with multi-language analyzer, it can analyze the morphology and extract the index words of 18 different languages. If we analyze the message Lunch 700 that was in the text input video using Linguist 2, we are left with the morphological analysis result on the left and index word extraction result on the right. Kakeibo uses the Japanese version of index word extraction that you see on the right. Now that we have a suitable text and amount to enter into the Kakeibo, we can now register that data as an expense record. This time, I will send an image of a receipt as an OA message. It's registered as an expense record as expected. How is that possible? OCR technology is used here. The key in the use of OA receipt to input the data is the use of OCR to analyze the receipt. It's fine if you don't know what OCR, receipt analysis, is. Line has the support system in place. So please talk to an expert. Internally, a Line service related to OCR are Clova OCR and Pixel. This is the Clova OCR website. From a regular OCR, receipt, credit card, ID card, and so on, you can experience Clova OCR technology. This is the website where you can experience the technology of Pixel. Aside from the OCR technology, there is also image filtering, object detection, and other vision AI technologies. Reading a receipt with OCR requires different measure of processing than reading general or the usual texts. There are many items on the receipt such as the store name, address, phone number, time, product price, discounted amount, tax, method of payment, and so on. If the OCR result is just a list of texts, the Kakeibo service will not know what data to use. In order to enter the information in the receipt on the receipt to Kakeibo, in addition to the process of reading the text, it is necessary to confirm what the text means and separate it by the unit of meaning. Through collaboration with Clova OCR Pixel organizations, we were able to make this processing possible. By collecting tens of thousands of receipts, we created an initial ML model for receipts, and we created the final model by retraining the model to improve accuracy and to respond to the changes in receipts, and we are provided with the service through Pixel. This is the result of recognizing the receipt. In fact, it is structured so that the meaning can be understood like the structure of the receipt. Information such as the purchased product, price of the product, method of payment, date of purchase, and so on, can be quickly checked. And also the discounted amount can also be checked. What the phone number is, all of these informations can be quickly checked. Now, the information on the receipt has been converted into a format that can be registered in the kakeibo. By applying natural language processing and OCR technologies, both text and receipt image data can be registered in kakeibo through OA. But that's not the end of it. We're thinking of including more hidden processes so the service will be easier to use. What are they? There is an input field that is not filled in yet in kakeibo. OA input and receipt OCR are powerful features, but they don't provide all of the data needed to register information into kakeibo, and it is cumbersome to fill in each field manually. Let's find out which fields can be filled in automatically, technically, without manual input. We could reuse the feedback from users' input and received information. Information such as telephone is a good way to use line system. Telephone field works in connection to line's local search technology. Using information from local search, we can use the telephone number to get other data related to the telephone number. The page you see here is the API response result of the local search service. From kakeibo, using the telephone number on the receipt, we receive the result of local search to determine the name of the store and is using it as an input value. If needed, it is also possible to find telephone number using the address or the store name information. There is one more data processed through the hidden process. It's automatic categorizing. In kakeibo's income and expense category, categorizing serves an important role in analyzing the content of kakeibo, but it is quite cumbersome to assign a category for each event. As a supplementary measure, we applied auto-categorizing technology in this area. The first thing we thought of for auto-suggesting a category was machine learning. How was the technology applied? Line already has amazing ML experts. We put in a request to the machine learning team and we received basic system applied with linedevday and XGBoost algorithm. So category can be automatically suggested through ML, and we enhanced accuracy using accumulated data of kakeibo users. We additionally used place information. We got using local search, and by using category data entered by the user, we also further enhanced accuracy. This is a simple flow chart showing the process in auto-categorizing. Telephone number is collected using OCR, and information of place is collected using local search. Using information about place and existing user input data stored in the Elasticsearch, we provide a primary recommendation of category. And finally, place, time, amount, and other information go through the category search system applied with ML technology, and the result is received by kakeibo and category is recommended. I've talked about how the income and expense items in kakeibo they use OA. I've talked about the processes and technologies involved. I'll now talk about the user benefits. What other benefits do kakeibo provide beside the intangible benefits such as checking spending habits, restricting unnecessary spending, and so on? Can it provide other more tangible benefits? Crypto asset, point sticker, coupon, and etc. We thought of the many benefits that Line has. Considering the feature of kakeibo such as entering income and expense, connecting with personal asset in relation to user benefits, we tried to think of what would be meaningful for both the users and the service providers. We thought it would be great for both parties if we provided the coupons of the brand entered on the receipt. But how should the coupon be applied? The answer could also be found within Line. Line is already providing customized coupon applied with ML through Line Wallet. In kakeibo, in addition to Wallet's custom coupon recommendation, we use the data on receipt input by the user. Receipt has information such as the store name and purchased item. Using this information makes providing coupon for the store where the user shopped at more possible. We try to improve user satisfaction by issuing a coupon of a store where user actually shops in. Now, when a receipt is sent as an OA friend, the receipt is registered in kakeibo and the user can also receive a coupon. To summarize the processes I've talked about up to this point, this is how it looks. Text and receipt images are entered through Line OA message. If it's a text, it uses natural language processing technology, and if it is a receipt image, OCR is used, and the data entered is analyzed to get input information. Local search is used to fill in place information, and auto category is used to automatically fill in category information. Lastly, coupon is issued and sent as an OA message. We've looked at the technology used in the process from kakeibo's OA input to coupon issue. Beside the technologies I've noted in this section, Line has numerous technologies which can provide benefits to the users. We don't have to make it all of it on our own. If you have an idea, don't hesitate to try it. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for listening.